Valiant Olola Akoko TV.
Listeners all over the world, I welcome you to yet another edition of Olola Akoko, a program from the stable of Valiant Olola Akoko Television. I want to specifically welcome you to this new edition in the sense that this is going to be the first edition of this year. You know, the aim and objective of Valiant Olola Akoko Television is to bring to bear personalities, dignities that have impacted people within and outside Akoko positively, and that have created impact in the life of people either within or outside Akoko here. And today, it is my pleasure to say, since you people have been saying that we should look for Dr. Arowolo, who have impacted your life in the past, particularly while he was there in Kaura, Namoda. That's in the northern part of the country. I want to happily tell you today that after much search, we've been able to locate Dr. Arowolo, Segun Arowolo, just as I've said. So it is my pleasure to introduce him to you today. However, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, I want to encourage you to please do subscribe, like, share, because once you subscribe, you'll be able to get some of our past episodes whereby we have interviewed dignitaries from Akoko and outside Akoko, and at the same time, any other new development, you'll be able to get them quickly. So hit the notification button, then you are good to go. Thank you once again. I am Jimoh Samuel Akadiri, anchoring this program today. Join me as we welcome Dr. Arowolo. Just as I've told you, here we have Dr. Arowolo. Sir, we want to welcome you to Valiant Olola Akoko Television.
Thank you very much. I want to correct 2 errors from your introductory statement.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Because we don't know how far it will go. And they will say that Arowolo has started giving himself the position that it does not belong to.
Okay.
1, I do not have PhD, therefore I'm not qualified to be addressed as Dr. Arowolo.
Okay.
And I am not a medical doctor.
Okay.
But my people in Kaura, some of them call me doctor. I asked them, why do you call me doctor? They said the way I handled government money, that they were very satisfied with me. So they will put behind it F doctor, that is financial doctor. So let that one be corrected.
Okay, then at the same time, when we say doctor, ordinarily it does not refer to academics, nor medical. Yeah. That is what we call direct recognition. The Kaura Namoda people give you direct recognition, and that is that DR. So, in other words, you are still a doctor. It may not be academics, nor medical, but by way of direct recognition,
yes,
people over there gave you. So, we are still permitted, under whatever guise, to still recognize you as doctor. We call it direct recognition.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's not PhD, but direct recognition. I think that assertion is corrected, sir. So, you are welcome to Valiant Olola.
Before I even talk further,
okay,
I have to start with my mother. She's 92 years old now.
Wow.
Do you know why I said let me start from her? I'm starting from her because she once told me. I said, my son, I said, Mama, what was it? That day, I came home, I did not have much money to give her. And I said, Mama, see my condition, I don't have money to give you, and I'm going back to my station in Kaura, Namoda. now said that, why am I talking like this? That the recognition they give her in Ikare is far more sufficient for her. That anytime she's going in the town, you say, it is the mother of that Arowolo we are talking of. That if you have done evil, they will call, they tell her, this is the mother of that Arowolo, the wicked man that we talk about. That's one. Second one, I am not as rich as people think I am. But the way I spend the little that I have, make them to believe that I have big money. I don't have. All that I do, but that I'm comfortable with what I have. Having deducted the money for my own maintenance, the rest I give to humanity. So that makes me to be unique on my own.
That's interesting.
All right.
Thank you very much for that. We appreciate your philosophy of life.
Okay.
Live and let lives.
Yes.
Yes, so that people benefit from you. Notwithstanding, maybe you have more than enough. That's a good virtue,
Okay.
which I believe our listeners all over the world, they can pick one or two things from there. So I want to welcome you specially, sir.
Thank you very much.
Could you please tell us your names?
My name is Arowolo Jimoh Segun. I am from a Odeluki family in Jakomi, Ikare, Akoko.
Tell us a little about your parents. Who are they and what do they do for a living?
Yeah.
Are they still alive?
My father is dead. He died December 10, 1972. I was by that time 70 years old. I thank God for the mother that born me, because she cares so much about me, single-handedly. She accepted me to go to school.
What do they do for a living, sir? The Baba and the
Presently,
Then, while you were growing up, the parents.
my parents,
Yes, what were they doing for a living?
my mother was a Gary seller.
Okay, trader.
Even if you get to Okela, you say that you are asking of a Salah or the Gary. They will tell you to her house.
In Okela, in Ikare, Akoko.
That's which is best.
What of Baba before his death?
I told you my father
Yes.
died in 1972,
Yes.
December 10. What made the date to stink into my mind was that I grew up at Okela. Many people thought that I am from Okela, to the north. I'm not from Okela, it's my mother is from Okela. I grew up under my grandmother, who died in 1990. So up to now, I have more allegiance
To the Okela people.
than other side. Why? All the friends that I grew up with are Okela
That
people.
within about. That's interesting.
All right.
Now let's look at your schooling. Growing up in that Okela,
Yeah.
what are the schools you attended?
I
Schools.
attended local authority primary school, which is called LA school, Ikado, Ikare,
Between year
1963 to 1967. Then, by 1968, I didn't go to school. I was learning Arabic studies. When that year went off, by 1969, I went to Christ Apostolic Church, Secondary Modern School, Ilepa, 1969 to 1971. So the CAC Secondary Modern School then is now the present Agboriki High School. I find it difficult. I wanted to organize the past students of that place, but those of us who are still alive are very, very few. From that place too, I went to African Church Teachers College at Ekpeme. I trained there as a teacher. I finished in 1975. I started work immediately. They posted me to LE School, Okifara, one small village located between Ore, present Ore, and Ijebode. They're supposed to be called Mile 50 because the next village after that, Okifara, is called Mile 49. It's 49 miles to Ijebode. So that is how they used to name all those places by that time. What made me to be sad about that side is that, one, I was coming from Lagos one time. I said, let me pass through the school. When I got to that place, the place was totally desolate. People there, they have moved out of that place. And secondly, I appreciate part of it was that some of these boys who trek about 5 miles to the school every day. Government has said, for schools in those remote villages. You can see why the place became dry. The boys there move out of the village. The students that used to come, they were no more coming because of government.
Other schools have been in their hand place. That's it, by way a government policy.
Yeah.
What was your experience on your first day in that town and your class, the class you handled?
In that school?
Yes. What was your experience on your day one in that school?
It was
as a teacher,
not so
young
good.
teacher.
Not so good. Because when I got there, 2 of us were posted to that place from the same school, this ACTCC. Then I was surprised the other person was a woman. She's still alive. The last time we got in touch, she had PhD, and she's lecturing presently at Ajashi University.
Can you please mention her so for our audience to know?
Yeah, her name when she was a student was Deborah Pelemon, but now Deborah Arowolo. I've not got in touch with her, but I know she's likely to be a professor now. I'm very, very proud of her. Side, I got the father who was in Okorum.
Okay.
He came to meet me. I said, you lived at so number street, Idioro. At so time, you were a photographer. In so I said, it's true. I said, you had a baby there. He said, how did I know? I said, don't worry. You know you had a baby? He said, yes. But when he came home, he told his people that he had a daughter in Lagos. Whether she was alive or not, you could not say. But one day somebody now came and said, she's his daughter, that is, you accept her. I said, don't worry, tomorrow in the morning, your daughter will be here with me. You will see her. The following day, he saw the lady.
Wow.
I asked her to sleep at Owo. and take off very early in the morning to Kaura. I described where I was. So the two of them
Met.
It gave me a great joy.
Thank you.
There were 6. The 7th one turned out to be from Ishua.
Akoko.
Yes. We were able to trace the family at Ishua there.
That's interesting. These are part of what you have been doing
That one happened at
in Ikare. After,
in Kaura,
yeah.
I struggled. I did all my best to cover Ikare, to cover Akoko, to cover Yoruba, and to cover Lagos. In the principle of a federal character, equally happened in admission of the students into federal government institutions. This thing that I did were likely to be illegal, but it was correct. They regard Lagos as a educationally low state, disadvantaged state. How they use it, how they agree, I did not know, but we fought it. Now, how can you say that we are working here, we cannot bring our brother, our sister to this place and have a work of admission? They now created Lagos State as educationally disadvantaged state. So most of these students I brought to Kaura entered through Lagos. Because I told them, we will be rendered useless. They'll say, we are so place is useless, cannot do for us. So I thank God for that. I suffered greatly on them. Part of it was that they reported me that I was converting Muslim into Christian. The panel was set up. And to make the thing easier, and I've collected 42 from you. What was he using to collect? He said he used his money. See, where did he get the money? They said from his salary. Director got an idea. Asked them, how many Christians were you able to convert to Islam? They said none. Now said, were you not receiving salary the way Arowolo was receiving salary? The director got annoyed. He spat on them, told them, he said, Arowolo, continue to do what God asked you to do. All this type of thing gave me internal joy, but it gave me big problem in that place. And they conspired against me. I told you that because of this situation, I was able to build a church in Kaura. And I did not collect any single cover from CAC. I handed the church
over to them.
To CAC authority. I did not collect anything from there. I really thank God, most of those boys that were with me, they are holding very good position
now
in Nigeria at the moment. We have people working in the National Assembly. We have chartered accountants, we have doctors, we have them. I really thank God once again. I was not taking care of the head of other people and about my own head.
The two are going together.
My own children are doing fine too.
To God be the glory.
I thank God for that.
Thank you very much, sir. Let's come back home now.
All right.
Akoko. What's your general view about Akoko? Since you're coming back home now.
Yes.
What's your general view?
We are not at the spot where we're supposed to be. And this one is happened because of our lack of cooperation. See, the first civilian government, after the military rule,
Yeah.
Segun Abraham was supposed to be the governor. See what happened. I think the late governor beat the man with 37 votes in the primary. When in fact, one of us had about 80-something candidates, representatives there. We have seen that if that figure had been added to Segun Abraham's own, he would have become the governor. See how we lost that one. And your question being direct, we are not taking our position where we are supposed to be. We need a lot of developmental programs to take place in Akoko. We're expecting that within shortest possible time to be able to produce governors from our own side here. We thank God we're able to get the senator, so Senator Ikwecheba at the moment. And in the military, in that general, I've forgotten his name. Omani was a very good man, very gentle and accommodating. I was surprised when they wrote on the paper in Facebook this week or so, they say retired. I was wondering, how could he have been retired? I did not know that he has retired from the military. He will be given the title, and they are doing it possibly next month, by Olukare. So, as I mentioned, we still have to do something to ensure that our people get to prominent positions where we could get something reasonable for our place here.
Thank you, sir.
I am targeting the university in particular, that the case will go through, so that the university is brought to us here by the federal government. Where they can start is there. We have the Mount Carmel, sorry, not Mount Carmel, St. Gregory.
Okay.
We have a lot of land there that we can start a university there. The Federal College, Federal Technical College is another good area where we can start. Jiroke Grammar School here has very good land and facility to host a university. There's another primary school at Ikera on the left like this. It has enough space that a university can be sited there. All I am searching for is that our people in power should use their power to ensure that we get something tangible from the federal government.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
As regard the natural resources we have around us,
Okay.
what can you say about taking advantage of some of these natural resources? The most obvious one are the granite that surrounds us.
All right.
What's your opinion about our natural resources in Akoko?
Well, I was told, but I'm not so sure, that at Igbete there's some mineral deposit there underground. It's the job of the geologist. They should help us to find out, to confirm the deposit that we had there is volume and is a extraction. In the forest here, we still have places where we have this timber, and as they are cutting the government should be replanting. And I thank God the government is doing its best, but not the very best. You will see that place where they planted this malina tree. I don't know what they call it in Yoruba. When you leave Agbaluku, you are going down before you get to Samson.
Yes.
How?
That ADP, agri
right,
development.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the agri development.
I think they used to cut those trees to make poles. The government can still do more. Acquire land, plant those type of trees there. It will be for our future development.
Thank you, sir. Let's look at politics in Akoko. With this your vast of knowledge, why are you not involving in politics? Why are you not politicking?
Where the truth still stand, my view of politics all over the world, that it is a dirty game. Everywhere. Politics have been very, very dirty, and I don't want to go there. If you want to know your mother's first name when she was born, go to politics. Those boys will tell you. They don't even know your mother. Who was born so date, this. I don't want insult. The little that God gives me is sufficient for me to take care of myself. I don't have so serious ambition politically. I don't align with any party. And any time anybody comes to discuss about party, I say, no, I'm not interested in politics. That's how I see it, that it's a very dirty game. See Donald Trump and the war and his utterances. He talks like a bushman. He will just open his mouth and talk anyhow he like, calling Africa that is a shithole. What type of insult? That guy is passing to us. But people here will not understand that even he himself in America, US, is having problem with his people. But what he does and what he says that people know here is what he comments about. Did you know that he has greater problem than any other president in the world is having?
Thank you, sir. As an educationist, we discover that you have a project going on, a nursery and primary school project going on.
Yes.
What informed this idea?
Yeah, it's a very good question. I have behind my mind that anybody who goes through this school will be able to stand on his own own, because we shall be handling entrepreneurship in that place. I've been collecting some plastics and I have them, over 6,000 are available here. which I want the pupils there to see how we can use those plastics to do building construction. The advantage of it is that the plastics are very strong. They do not break the way blocks, cement blocks break. If you throw it up and put it down, it will never break. And that was why I said that entrepreneurship, skill acquisition, should start from the foundational level.
And that is the place where you are tinting this school towards.
Yes, entrepreneurship.
Where exactly is the school located?
The school is located at the Agbaluku new site, very close to my house. The name is Aromidas Nursery and Primary School.
When exactly is the school taking off now?
We are praying to God that by new academic session, the school will take off.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Finally, before we go, I want to ask you, human experiences are diverse.
Sure.
And we always have positive and negative events
Okay.
that one cannot quickly erase from the mind. Can you please share with us, our viewers, some of these events that are positive and the ones that are not too palatable but that still comes to mind?
I will talk about first with the positive side. When I did my birthday, my 70th birthday last year, what the people said about me made me to feel happy. That is it true? What these people are talking, they say it in my presence. Some people, when they die, people begin to talk of the goodness that they have done, but they don't hear it. What my people said about me make me very happy. I heard it. Even if I die, if nobody calls, forget about it. I've heard what I was supposed to hear. If I've died, I am okay with that. But the negative side of it, of my life, was the way my people, the Yoruba community, conspired with the Hausa community in Kaura, Namoda, and they had to make me to leave that town abruptly, and the way I did not expect. Up till now, the incident happened in 2011. Nobody was arrested for that attack. They destroyed my business, they destroyed my house in that place. Not that when we got home that it was so easy. It's not easy, as you have to start afresh. Starting afresh is not a good thing for an elderly person like me. God has always given me that strength of character, that strength of endurance. I don't allow anything to bug my heart because I do not have the intention to control anybody. I'm not searching for power. I'm only searching for comfort. That is it, by the way.
Then, sir, what's your advice to our people that are still in northern part of Nigeria now, going by the incident that happened to you? What's your advice to them?
Nigeria is one. The problem when they discover that you are growing up, growing up, growing up, they will be envious of you. But we cannot give any other advice other than play to the situation of where you meet yourself. The typical Hausa man, particularly in their area, two things you should not condemn in their presence. They will not take it lightly with you. One, their personality as Hausa. Do not abuse Hausa or Fulani. The Fulani people have taken over the Hausa people. The typical Hausa who does not have a Fulani origin, there are very, very few now in Sokoto, Zamfara state. So you can't go to a place and begin to condemn Islam. You don't go there to condemn the Hausa people. Cooperate with them. That's what I will say. Because if you ask them to become your, what job do you have for them to do here?
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Finally, your word for our youth, the teeming youth in Akoko, that we have as our future leaders. What's your word for them, both Christian and Muslim?
One, they should focus on what they consider to be their future. I had one cousin, right from primary school, when he was in primary, he said, even if he finished university, if he graduate, and he was to search for a job, he said, it will bring 1,000 jobs, and soldier is not there, he's not doing it. I can comfortably tell you that he's a soldier. Now, if we go to the backyard, we see a plot of land there. He's the owner of that land. And I am working, doing farming there. Do you know why I tell you this?
Yes, sir.
If we are not careful, you will be hearing to say his father has taken over his land. I do not take over his land. He's the owner of that land. I'm only doing farming there. Why did I do farming there? Well, that when we got there, all these places were all bush. So I have to clear the road. When I noticed, I saw the name. And they put the name. One man came there. I said, okay, please be very, very careful. And this plot of land that you want to do something there, don't do it up. It belongs to my son. From that place, I just entered. He himself now came to me that it is true. It is your son's land that he called him. And the guy told him that he had the father very close to that place, that I am the person. So that's why the man said he could not farm. He said, if I can farm, I will take it. That's why I'm doing farming there. I emphasize it because before you know, somebody will say your father has taken over your land. I do not take over his land. His land is there for him. So I used the what that boy told me when he was young, that if there are millions of jobs and military is not there, he will do it. I think that was sufficient as advice for the youth.
The youth, upcoming youth.
Let them focus. What do they want to become? And they will be working towards it. I myself, right from primary 3 or 4, I said I would not do any other job than being a teacher. How did I arrive at that? You will ask. One day, I saw a big bus in it the road, African Church Teachers College, Ekpeme. Immediately I saw it. I said I would be a teacher. And finally, I attended that school. I was trained as a teacher in that African Church Teachers College, Ekpeme, which is now a unity school. The whole thing has been changed. If you want to call Old Students Association, Old Students Association of what? I did not do secondary school there. I did teachers and teachers college. I've been phased out. We should not forget the question. Let them take a decision what they want to be in future and let them continue to work towards it. That is it.
Okay. On issue of security, sir, what's your view about security? With this challenge we have here and there, banditry, and Akoko being close to Kogi State, what's your view about issue of security in Akoko land?
So, we still have to thank God for this, that the rate is low compared with what is happening in some other parts of the country. We should be very, very vigilant here. We have committee in charge of security that if anybody is passing and they don't know the person, they should challenge him and his purpose. You will notice that all these houses that used to pick one thing or the other, you will not see them here. We don't allow them to come here and be picking things. At one time, I wanted to go and buy to fill my gas. I put the cylinder outside. Before I came out, the cylinder had been taken. And I saw one outside boy moving. I have to follow him, ask him to bring out the thing. I collected my gas cylinder from him. Security is in the hand of God. But what we do to secure our place here, we cannot reveal it to the public.
True.
Because by the time this thing go out, they will know our strength and they will know our weaknesses.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Mr. Arowolo, it's been a pleasure talking with you. We hope when there is need for us to come to you again, you will definitely oblige us, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Hope to see you again.
All right.
God bless you. Thank you.
Owó ni wọ́n fọ́nù ẹgbẹ́ mi jáde ní agbára Ọlọ́run ọmọ ìwé anáyìn rẹ̀ ọ̀dẹ́gbẹ́ wọn náà jáde. So,
Thank you very much, sir.
okay.
For people that may want to communicate you, will you be willing to give your phone number to people that may want to say hello and hi to you, particularly some of your past students or people you have impacted that they may want to say, hi, Daddy, how are you? They may want to call you. Will you be willing to do that, sir?
Yes.
Please call out your number so that... Yes, sir. This is your phone number.
070
Yeah.
89
Yeah.
19
Yeah.
45 54.
That's the number you are looking at. I will pin it right there so that you can call Pastor Arowolo and cheer him up. Even at retirement, you can still make him glad and happy. Okay. Daddy, I wouldn't mind if you put your account number there too. They may want to send something to you, which is very, very possible. I hope you know the account number to off it.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Please go ahead and make it known
But
so that
it should be done in such a way, not to feel that
you are soliciting. No. As many that are just willing to say hi, you want to appreciate him. He's not begging.
All right.
The Pastor Arowolo is not begging us, and we are not soliciting for financial assistance for him, but it is our usual on this platform, because as many people that have impacted the life of others, we still make sure that other people that may want to appreciate them. Maybe you are in UK, you are in many places now. Yeah, I don't only mention few people. What of other people that are still looking for him? Say, that Baba, I wish I can. So it's an opportunity. We are not. Baba is not sick. He's okay. He's healthy. He's living fine. He's living on his pension and he's still imparting life. But at the same time, you want to appreciate him because of his impact in your life in the past, and you don't have the opportunity. This is just the opportunity for you to do that. Yes, sir.
301 627 6100.
Which bank is that? And what is going to be the name?
Arowolo Segun. Let me see it as Arowolo Jimoh Segun.
All right.
Because I have current account. And
Okay.
I have said this is the one I give to people.
Yes, it's all right. That one is okay. We'll pin. You are going to see it right there. We are going to pin it right there at the screen, so that you can make Baba happy. It's not soliciting, as I've said. It's just to appreciate him. At his retirement, you want to appreciate him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity we had together. Viewers all over the world, I want to appreciate you for the patience you have used to watch these clips. Valiant Olola Akoko television is television for Akoko people, with Akoko people in Akoko. So we propagate everything that has to do with Akoko. If you are interested in coming up in this program, we will equally be using this forum. Contact the presenter, Akadiri Samuel Jimoh, on phone number 081 678 621424. You can have it on the screen. If you are interested in you want to connect us with personalities that have impacted people, you have that number to call. Thank you very much. See you in our next episode, and God bless you. Pastor Arowolo, you are welcome. God bless you. It's our prayer that God will give you long life and you continue to prosper in your old age in Jesus' name. Thank you.